Hello there, you 4.5 million electrifying souls, radiant awakening beings going on a journey together. If you're in the UK, you can come and see me live. I'm doing live performances all over the place. There's a link in the description if you're interested in seeing me live. Perhaps you've seen enough with the hat and the cardigan. Surely it's overkill. Let's have a look at this story about the relationships between the pharmaceutical industry and the United States government, and in particular certain members of the Democrat Party, and whether or not you think there is corruption, or certainly if there isn't corruption, a need to change the law so we can see crime when it takes place. Let's have a look. This is a story by Andrew Perez and Julia Rock. Corporate Democrats like Senator Kristen Sinema saved Big Pharma $450 billion by watering down the party's drug pricing plan. Big Pharma's massive lobbying campaign and advertising offensive against Democrats' drug pricing plan saved the industry nearly $500 billion. That represents a return of more than 1,700 times the investment the drug industry has made on lobbying Congress this year. Sometimes when I see those figures for lobbying, they spend this much money on lobbying, I think, bloody hell, that's expensive. Surely that's a waste of money. But then when they get 1,700 times the return, that's brilliant. You wouldn't get that odds on any kind of racehorse, would you? So you're better off corrupting the government through bribes than gambling. We've learned one thing already. The outcome illustrates why industry groups are willing to throw ungodly sums of money at influencing Washington lawmakers. While spending hundreds of millions on lobbying and advocacy efforts might seem exorbitant, it's nothing compared to the hundreds of billions these business interests stand to lose if legislative decisions don't go their way. This is in a way, a fundamental principle of modern government. We are offered the opportunity to vote for particular parties, particular politicians, particular policies. We're offered particular pledges and promises and told that if these people are elected, this is how they will behave. But of course, there is another route to power, the route that is paved by the green dollar bill. And that's the true avenue. That is the relevant currency. What kind of naive, childlike wonder man in an luminous cardigan and a wonderful hat would you have to be to believe that the democratic process is how you influence power? Sure, if we had reliable political figures, sure, if we had a party that was willing to stand for ordinary people, then there would be a point in voting. Then you could possibly get a party into power that represented the interests of ordinary people. But what you got now is theatre, a facade, a show, while powerful interests continue to pull the strings of power behind the scenes, and not even behind the scenes, in front of the scenes. Here is the information. According